This video is brought to you by hoodbeast.com. Design your own custom hoodies. hoodbeast.com.
What's going on, guys? It's Dramon, and a couple of days ago, this photo of what may be the Harden Volume 2 leaked online. A lot of you guys on Twitter and Instagram were asking me what I think about these. So I'm making this video just to give you my first impressions on what may be the Harden Volume 2. So let's get started with the thing that caught my eye the most, and that has to be the customizable lacing overlay that you can see in this photo on the lateral side of the shoe. This looks awfully familiar to what was used last year on the Dame 3. It obviously doesn't look as sharp and like a napkin on the Harden Volume 2, but it's definitely made out of the same material, and it's definitely gonna serve the same purpose, which is to give you a nice one-to-one fit and a customizable lacing system just to ensure that material wraps around your foot nicely. I personally was not a fan of how this looked on the Dame 3. I thought it was a lot of sharp edges. It didn't flow with the sneaker, but this time around on the Harden 2, I think it does look a lot cleaner. Like I said, it flows with the design of the overall shoe a lot better than the Dame 3. So from a performance aspect, I think this is gonna be great. It's gonna give you a nice lockdown fit. It's gonna allow you to change the fit to your liking, whether you're a narrow footer or a wide footer. But from a visual point of view, I'm not digging it so much. The next thing that caught my eye was the color blocking, but not from a visual point of view. If you remember last year on the Harden 1, that toe box area had a lot of color blocking, but that toe box overlay was an independent toe overlay that allowed the forefoot to move freely. So basically the Harden 1 was like a one-piece upper silhouette, and Adidas just added that premium nubuck or leather or suede overlay depending on what colorway you got to allow that forefoot to move freely. It also added durability. This time around on the Harden 2, I don't think Adidas is using that same concept. It looks like a mesh material in the forefoot, and it looks connected to the rest of the shoe. It does not look like an independent toe overlay like it was back in the Harden 1. Again, these photos only give us the shoe from one angle, so I can't really get in there and confirm, yes, the Harden 2 does not use an independent toe overlay. But if I had to guess, I would say that Adidas scrapped that feature and they're just using a mesh material in the forefoot with a little bit of fuse. It could just be that this colorway doesn't use premium raw material overlays and other colorways in the near future do, but as of right now, the only evidence we have, it looks like Adidas did scrap that feature. The next thing I want to talk about is the actual cut of the shoe. Obviously, it looks a lot taller and more like a mid than the Harden 1, which was definitely a low. But I think when you get these on feet and you start moving around in them, they're gonna feel very similar. I think the Harden 2, despite it looking more like a mid, I think it's gonna feel and play like a low. It looks like Adidas didn't use a lot of support features in this area. Who knows, maybe they use their GeoFit collar system, which is very comfortable. Obviously, you got the same traction and the same cushion setup as the Harden 1. The traction, although, does look like it wraps up on the midsole, especially in the heel area, but it's the same pattern, it's the same cushion, so both of those features should be top-notch like they were last year on the Harden 1. As for the Harden 2 aesthetically, I'm kind of lukewarm on it. I was not a huge fan of the Harden 1 visually. I thought they looked like Birkenstock shoes, but that's just me. I will say, however, Adidas and the Harden 1 came out with some fire colorways last season. I think that the Harden 2 looks a lot better in these mock-up colorways, especially this red, black, and white colorway that uses a black foam midsole. Hopefully Adidas introduces boost colored midsoles to the hardwood. I think James Harden would be the perfect platform to introduce that with. But yeah, overall visually, I'm just not a huge fan of the way they look. I don't think they look terrible, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the design is just kind of whatever. I think the materials kind of took a step back with the Harden 2, but that's just me. I want to know what you guys think about whatever this is. This might not even be the Harden 2. It may just be a team shoe, a China exclusive, but with the logo and with the boost foam midsole, this has me thinking that this might be the Harden 2. Well, who knows? Let me know what you think about these in the comment section below. What you like, what you don't like, what would you have changed? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Subscribe to this channel for more content just like this. My name's Jaron. It's been great having you. Catch you in the next one. Peace. Not only did I love how they looked on feet, but I thought the colorways were clean, simple, and somewhat sophisticated. And my favorite part about these socks is the length. This quarter size is perfect and exactly what I'm looking for, but these socks are not perfect. After about 8 to 10 washes, the material started to lose their softness